Welcome back everyone to Cruise1st TV, and buckle up, we're about to take an amazing journey to the Far East and beyond for January in 2026 in one of the most immersive tour, stay and cruise packages we've ever witnessed here at Cruise1st, and it sounds totally fascinating. We're about to combine all of the top shore excursion suggestions we make for you for Vietnam and combine them into one exquisite guided tour experience in Hanoi, Hue and Ho Chi Minh City, taking in ancient temples, natural wonders, tour of imperial, forbidden and modern day cities, as well as fascinating boat tours of the Mekong Delta and Ha Long Bay. All of the tour experiences are combined with wonderful stays along the way before an equally exciting tour of Malaysia, Thailand and India awaits you with a celebrity cruise. Now let's start with your ultimate tour of Vietnam, and our 25-night trip of a lifetime begins here in the UK by flying over to Hanoi in Vietnam overnight. Now when you arrive at the airport, you'll be met for your Journey of Discovery tour to begin. Mark takes up the story for us in Hanoi.
Welcome to Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam that sets the stage for an unforgettable adventure ahead through ancient capitals, stunning landscapes and vibrant cities. Upon your arrival, you'll be met at the airport and transferred to your hotel, where you'll stay for the first 2 nights. The following morning, you'll start your exploration of Hanoi with a visit to top landmarks, including the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, before visiting Ho Chi Minh's Stilt House, as well as the iconic One-Pillar Pagoda. You'll continue to Vietnam's first university, the Temple of Literature, as well as stops at the impressive Ngoc Sun Temple on Sword Lake. Afterwards, enjoy a walking tour of Hanoi's Old Quarter, where you'll experience local life and bustling markets. Day 3 will see you journey south to Ninh Binh, where you'll visit the ancient capital Ha Lu, before then boarding a sampan for a peaceful boat ride through Tam Coc, which is often referred to as Ha Long Bay on land due to its dramatic limestone cliffs. Enjoy a hike to the top of Mua Cave for stunning views of the surrounding rice fields, before enjoying the rest of the evening at leisure. The next day, you'll travel to incredible Ha Long Bay, one of the new 7 natural wonders. Here, you'll board a traditional Vietnamese boat for an overnight cruise through the limestone islands. You'll enjoy a seafood lunch before taking a sampan ride to a fishing village for a cooking class. It's then back on board the boat, where you'll enjoy time to relax and unwind on the upper deck before dinner on the bay. Day 5 will begin at sea with a Tai Chi session on deck, followed by breakfast. You'll then go on to explore a nearby cave before enjoying brunch on your way back to Hanoi, where you'll then take a short flight to Hue, where you'll stay for a night and get to enjoy the evening at your own leisure. The following morning, you'll get the chance to explore Hue's Imperial City, including the Citadel and the Purple Forbidden City, followed by a visit to Tien Mu Pagoda and Min Mang Tomb. You'll later travel to Hoi An Ancient Town, where you'll stay for the next 2 nights. Day 7 will see you visit to My Sun Sanctuary, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, where you'll explore the ancient Champa temples. In the afternoon, take a walking tour of Hoi An's charming streets, which feature a mix of Chinese, Japanese and French influences. You'll round off the day by visiting the Japanese Bridge, Tan Khai Old House and the Lantern Market. The following morning, you'll enjoy some free time in Hoi An before heading to the airport for a flight to Ho Chi Minh City, where you'll stay for the next 2 nights. Upon arrival, you'll take a half-day city tour with visits to the War Remnants Museum, Notre Dame Cathedral, Central Post Office and the iconic Ben Thanh Market. Day 9, and it's time for another iconic site as you head to the Mekong Delta for a boat trip on the Tien River. You'll visit Ben Tre, where you'll see fish farms, coconut production and local handicrafts. Enjoy the seasonal fruits, honey tea and traditional music before returning to Ho Chi Minh City in the evening. The next day, you'll round off this incredible tour by visiting the impressive Cu Chi Tunnels, an extensive network used by the Viet Cong during the Vietnam War. Learn about wartime survival, explore living quarters, and discover hidden traps within the maze-like tunnels. You'll then be transferred to the airport for a flight to Singapore, where you'll get to wind down, relax, and enjoy a 2-night stay in this vibrant city. This journey through Vietnam's culture and natural beauty offers an unforgettable adventure with rich history, stunning landscapes and vibrant cities, all capped off with a relaxing stay in Singapore.
Thank you so much, Mark. Oh my word. That sounds dizzying, doesn't it? It's funny, isn't it? All of those tour ideas that we talked about in that part of the world, all curated together into one fascinated and escorted tour. Well, we ended the story there in Singapore with a couple of nights in a hotel there, as Mark says, to wind down from all the activity of that tour. But now it's time for part 2 of the holiday, which is your cruise. It's 12 nights on board Celebrity Millennium, you lucky, lucky people. And we have classic drinks and Wi-Fi included for us for our cruise, which is amazing. Now, this is where you get to lavish on the next part of your journey with one hotel, your floating hotel, Celebrity Millennium, and one heck of a hotel it is as well. 5-star all of the way. So beautiful, so design-led, so easy, so comfortable, and just the perfect backdrop for you to discover Malaysia, Thailand. We're taking a spice route cruise actually on this one, so we're heading across to places like Sri Lanka and ending in India as well. So you've got some big adventures on the way. So while you're having those adventures on board, you have the most relaxing time, fabulous pool decks to enjoy there, the most incredible food. I mean, my word, you have got food coming at you in every direction, all beautifully served up, all freshly prepared, wonderful local ingredients as well as you're making your way around these parts of the world. And quite often the menus are tailored to the region that you're sailing in as well, which is extra special really. It's just that those extra little details that make the biggest of differences on a cruise like this. You're seeing some of the specialty dining right now, like Le Petit Chef preparing the dish in animation before it arrives in reality for you, which is always good fun. And there are wonderful sophisticated bars and lounges to just enjoy. Of course, they've got a massive spa menu on board with Celebrity, and really lovely entertainment, from low-key live music around some of the bars and the lounges to the big theatre shows to enjoy, freshly shaken and stirred cocktails for you, wonderful Cafe Al Baccio, which I love. I mean, try walking past that without being tempted by some of the treats there. I double dare you. It's amazing. Wonderful wine selections, of course, and you can really indulge in those in Cellar Masters as well. Celebrity really do know how to put on a show of a holiday on some of the most beautiful ships there are in the world. So let's take this wonderful spice route cruise then. Remember, we are setting off out of Singapore. 12 nights in all. Our first day at sea is wonderful just to get to know the ship. We arrive in Penang. You can take tours here to Fort Cornwallis, to the preserved sea fortresses there, or enjoy the beaches and the hiking trails at the Penang National Park, which is a lovely thing to do. Then we cruise on to Phuket in Thailand. Now, there's a really interesting chef's discovery tour here where you can explore the local markets with a chef from the ship. You can celebrate the local ingredients there, have lunch at a Thai cafe, and visit the famous cashew nut factory as well. Nice. 2 days at sea, we're over to Sri Lanka next. Hambantota is next, and there's a Walawe River rainforest safari here to book, where you can enjoy the views of the mangroves, see the exotic birds, deer and the water buffalo all in one place, which is marvellous. Then we move on to the capital, Colombo in Sri Lanka, and there's a guided walk here through Old Colombo, which you can take going on to the floating Peta markets, which sounds fascinating, or you can tour the wonderful temples. There's a temple there said to have been visited by Buddha himself. Next, we cruise on to Cochin in India. We're here for an overnight, so 2 full days, so you can take a fascinating full-day Kerala backwaters tour here, boarding a traditional houseboat and visiting the iconic Chinese fishing nets in Fort Cochin as well, which is a lovely experience to do. India's just so special. A day at sea and we are into Mumbai. We're here for an overnight as well, which is pretty special. You can head over to Elephanta Island here, take a guided boat excursion to this World Heritage Site and see the magnificent cave temples dedicated to the Hindu god Shiva, which again would be a lovely thing to do, but have time to explore there as well before we then fly back to the UK. Oh my word, what a dizzying, wonderful, excellent way, nicely curated over 25 nights actually, to see so much of the world. I mean, talk about a Far East extravaganza. You've got that really intensive tour in Vietnam, of course, all escorted, taking really the top tip places to go and things to see in one tour, and then this lovely spice route cruise as well. So This is for January in 2026, and there is a lot to take in, and you'll probably want to see the show all over again. Just find it on our YouTube channel, and it is called The Ultimate Tour of Vietnam. Our amazing package includes your flight from the UK out to Hanoi in Vietnam to begin your incredible 9-night fully escorted tour in Vietnam with accommodation and so many highlights included, touring Hanoi, Ha Long Bay, Ho Chi Minh City and Hue. After the tour, we fly you to Singapore for a nice relaxing 2-night hotel stay there before joining Celebrities Millennium for a 12-night luxury cruise with classic drinks package, responsibly one at a time, and Wi-Fi included, cruising Malaysia, Thailand, Sri Lanka and India with overnights both in Cochin and the final port Mumbai. And of course, your flight back to the UK from Mumbai. Deposits today for this big adventure start from as little as $299 per person. No way! Oh my word, this is such a big complete adventure. I've only just seen the total price of the package as it appears for you as well, at $4,399 per person. Now that is stunning. Imagine if you were trying to curate and put together something as big, as broad as this. Imagine all the flights and all of the arrangements and all of the different this, that and the other. We have sewn the whole thing together for you from end to end, and it is stunning. I want to show you an overview of the whole offer with upgrades as well for the cruise element of this. So you can upgrade to ocean view and indeed to balcony. And I think given actually that that's a 12-night cruise, even going up to balcony for your extra $199, I mean, that's stunning. I would take up that offer straight away because it is well worth it just to enhance that experience as well. I definitely, if I were you watching this right now, I would want to see the whole show again from the beginning. Of course, it will pop up here on the channel one way or another, but go to our YouTube channel, just search for Cruise1st TV, and you'll find all the shows there, and just find the The Ultimate Tour of Vietnam, it is called, the name of the show. There it is. Just find that on our YouTube channel, and you can watch the whole thing again. Oh my word, I can't even begin to take in everything that this holiday offers. I mean, cruise we talk about all of the time, and that is an amazing cruise. The spice route cruises are always very, very popular indeed, because you've got such amazing contrasts, of course, starting off in Singapore, across to Sri Lanka, across to India. It's just stunning. But this intensive tour of Vietnam is something special. It is the biggest and most comprehensive of all of our tour packages, I think, that I've ever seen in 15 years on TV talking to you about cruise. So you will want to know more. And if you've got any more questions, of course, you can call our team free on 0800 953 4700. But big recommendation from me, go to our YouTube channel, just search for The Ultimate Tour of Vietnam on our YouTube channel, and you will find the show there to watch again, because this is an opportunity which is, you know, a way away. So we're putting a deposit down right now, but this is a very, very special and immersive and so beautifully looked after end-to-end journey across the Far East. And again, if you want to know more, please do speak to our team. That is incredible. Listen, we've got many more shows showing off our wonderful tours across the world. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel. They are never far away, and they are always the most incredible value for money. See you back here very soon.